Greetings everyone, my name's FlareBlitzed here, and we have returned back to our adventures of Bloody Chronicles. Let's see what the severity is for leaving Suzumi to clear up after yesterday's dinner on herself, because that was part of a deal between her and Akito. Whatever.
Hey, Kazuki!
Hello there. Hello, Suzumi. Akito and Kaori are already on their way to interview their guy?
Yeah, Big Bro's on his way to pick Kaoru up.
I see. What are you doing, Suzumi? Oh, I'm just checking something. Besides, I can't go anywhere else since we only have one car available. Oh, right. I settle down at my desk and suddenly it hits me. You're not implying that... Are you? Suzumi says nothing and grins at me. Why do we have to go on foot?
Mochi doesn't live that far from the center. He'll get there in no time.
Why do these things always happen to me? Oh, Naki as well. Ugh. Fine. Let's go together then.
Oh, that sounds fun. The three of us on an adventure. What do you say, Suzumi?
Suzumi has her own suspect to deal with.
Oh, that's okay. It'll take more time if we all go there.
Oh, don't be silly. It won't make that much of a difference. Besides, look at how excited Aki is. Whatever. You're just using Aki to force me to come with you. How can you say that? I'm always elated to have your company, Suzumi.
Oh, really? Since when did you like going out to places with us?
Since 5 minutes ago. Oh, don't be so judgmental. Let's not waste any more time talking about this. Let's go. I force out as joyfully of a smile as I can muster.
Kazuki's right. Besides, we'll need your help, Suzumi. I don't know how to determine if the guy will be the Phantom's next victim or not.
Exactly. I don't know either, to be honest.
Well, I'm glad you're honest about that, Kazuki. It's the only thing you're honest about so far.
Hey, that's not true. Let's go. She gets up and starts heading towards the door.
Yay! This will be so much fun!
Fun book. She gets up and follows Suzumi. You do realize that we're just going over there to interview these survivors, right? I quietly walk behind them. I wonder if they have something else planned in mind.
Yeah, let's go!
They sound too
Who
joyful.
should we go to first?
Let's go visit the student first. Since she lives further away, we can visit Smochi on our way back.
Okay, I get the front seat.
We're not in the kindergarten. Am I sitting in the front?
Hey, girls go first.
Seriously, you two?
Okay, fine. I'll get to drive then.
Oh, no, you don't. Over my dead body.
We arrived at Suwon District in just a few minutes, and we began to look for Shan Lee's apartment. Shun District is one of the largest areas in Utna and always one of the poorest ones. Also one of the poorest ones. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, you don't. Over my dead body.
Okay, it should be somewhere around here.
It's here. Number 32.
Oh, okay. I see it. I'll park over there then.
What is this place? I look outside the car window and study the surroundings.
Not everyone lives in a palace like you.
It's Kalu who lives in a palace, not me.
She lives in a mansion, not a palace. Besides, it belongs to her father, not her.
Okay, Einstein. What's the difference?
So, guys, what should we say? Or more specifically, what should we ask her?
I don't know. How many times a week do you go to church?
Really, you want to ask her that? Don't you have a better plan?
Hey, I never said I had a great plan or anything.
Let's just ask how she felt about her experience, and then we'll decide where to go from there.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do for now. I mean, we can't ask about anything else.
If by anything else you mean something like, we believe that the Phantom is planning to kill you, then yeah, we definitely can't.
Jeez, Kazuki, why are you so grumpy today?
She turns around to look at me. I'm not grumpy. I'm just pointing out that our situation sucks. That's all.
Okay. Just let me do the talking, okay?
Are you implying that I can't handle it?
No, I'm not implying anything. I know you can't.
You think you'll do better than me, huh? Like with Miss Mihawa?
Oh my god! That was like years ago. Why did you bring that up?
Because it's funny.
How was I supposed to know that his son had the same name?
Oh, come on. It was obvious. He was 42 years old.
But he looks so young.
Sure. Whatever, boss. I look away from her. You are so... Hey, where's Aki? She looks around. Where is Aki?
Huh? Where did she go? I didn't even notice that she left.
Oh, don't worry. It's not your first time. I smirk at her.
Bite me. Oh, there she is. She's talking to someone.
Do you think that person is Shun Li? We'll lower the car windows so we can hear what they are talking about.
Thank you so much for your help.
Oh, no problem. I'm glad I could help.
Have a nice day. Bye.
You too. Take care.
Looks like she's done talking.
Suzumi was right. Aki ended her talk with the old woman and came back to the car.
Sorry for disappearing like that, guys. You were so into your argument. I didn't want to disturb you.
How kind of you to not interrupt our bickering, Aki. Sorry about that. We had some martial problems. Yeah, I think we need a divorce.
Yeah, it's a good thing we don't have any children.
You two would make a really cute couple.
Nah.
What? Anyway, did you find anything out?
Just a little. Not a whole lot.
What do you mean a little? What is it?
Shanli may not be the one, or it's possible that the Phantom may have changed his plans.
Wait, what? Are you saying... Don't tell me that she's dead!
What? No, she is fine. She just finished her studies and got offered a job position at some big company, so she moved just 2 days ago.
Where to?
South. Liaosing.
Oh my gosh, that's almost 600 kilometers away.
I would say more than that.
Yeah, that is why I doubt that she will be the Phantom's next victim.
Yeah, even if she was, there's a possibility that he already changed his plans. We don't know that for sure. Anyway, that leaves us with only 2 survivors to go on now. Kazaki, there are 3 survivors. That includes you as well.
Yep, and that's a good thing for us.
I hope so.
Anyhow, let's go visit Samuchi.
Yes.
We hit the road once more. By the way, we should give him a call first, just to make sure he is at home.
True. We totally forgot about that.
This music kicks in.
Well, we have to go there eventually anyway. Besides, he might not answer the phone.
That's true. I hope he's home.
This music always plays in a tense circumstance. What if he also moved to another town? I gave him an amused look.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on that happening.
Yeah, that would be really odd.
I personally think it would be nice if he did, then that would only leave us with 1 suspect. 2 suspects.
They're not suspects, Kazuki.
Exactly. Yeah, I know. You know what I mean.
What if they all did move somewhere? Or went on vacation or something? I mean, that can happen, right?
Damn, none of us consider that possibility. I don't know anyway, and this got me thinking even more. What if we're wrong? What if Phantom is not after them? Oh, could it be? Did we make another mistake? Did we mess up?
Let's not jump to any conclusions.
Yeah.
Let's just go talk to him.
But now that I think about it, don't you think we're jumping the gun a bit? There's so many factors that could make someone become the Phantom's victim, right? And we did say so before that there are a few people who have actually miraculously survived an accident. And there's always a chance that these people may move elsewhere, go on vacation, or die.
Died. She has a point. This is a little too random for the Phantom. Up until now, all his crimes have been meticulously planned. With this, it can go anywhere, and this means we could be wrong about this. One wrong move and everything goes down the drain.
This might not look like the Phantom at all, but this theory seems so plausible. Everything matches.
I know, but what if we're wrong?
The Phantom has been 100% set on everything that he does. He did leave us all those clues after all. He even told us the precise day and hour that it's going to happen.
And the place, although we still haven't decided the meaning behind the map yet.
Like Aki said, he's been 100% set in everything he did. So he should be going after someone he's certain will still be in Utna. There's no doubt about it.
Utna. Damn, she's really got a point. You are right. I look at Suzumi impressed, no wonder she is the boss. She's always so precise and prudent. Well, I hope things will be easy for us now.
I wouldn't count on that.
Yeah. When has anything been simple for us?
She's right. Nothing has ever been simple for us. It's not Igrasil's way.
Goodness! The traffic here is terrible.
Somewhere near the center of town, the traffic is terrible here.
Yeah. Maybe we should park somewhere and walk the rest of the way?
Yes, that may be the best way.
So what's the plan?
Maybe we let Aki take care of this on her own, too.
How did you manage to talk to her neighbor anyway, Aniki?
She came over to me when she saw me knocking on Sean's door.
Oh, I guess we were lucky then.
Yes.
Why is there such heavy traffic today?
Well, we are near the center of town, so...
There's another paparazzi.
Can you check the navigation and see if there's another route we can take?
Or where we can park.
Sure. Just give me a second. Okay. I think the best way would be just to make a U-turn around here.
Turn around?
Yeah. We can park on the other side. There's an underground passage.
Oh, okay then.
Don't you like underground passages? After a few minutes of driving, we finally managed to park somewhere near the Shamachi's house.
I think it should be okay to park here.
Yeah, it should be okay. Let's go already. We get out of the car and start walking.
So how did it go?
Hey, Suzumi.
Yes?
Looks like we aren't allowed to park here.
What do you mean?
Look.
We look to where she's pointing and see a sign. It says no parking allowed from 10 AM until 4 PM. Don't worry about it. No one will see it.
But,
She looks conflicted.
Anyway, it won't take us long.
A police officer on a motorcycle shows up a minute she says it. What luck. Is that some kind of joke? Hey, you there. Didn't you see this sign? You're not allowed to park there at this hour.
Right. Just what we need. Another grouchy police officer. We're really sorry about this, officer, but the road is too congested and we're here to investigate a case.
I don't care what you're doing here right now. No means no. Typical traffic cop. No one will get along with them.
Yes, I know that, but like I said, we're in the middle of
Your ID and driver's license.
in the car.
So fetch it and show it to me. Suzumi turns and heads back to the car while muttering under her breath.
I'll do more than show it to you. I'll stick it right up your butt.
Suzumi returns a few seconds later and shows him her ID and license. Alright, looks fine. You'll let this go, right, officer? I mean, it won't hurt for us to park there for just a few minutes. Hey, did anyone ask for your opinion? This jerk is really starting to get on my nerves.
We're just here to interview a suspect. Well, he's not actually a suspect.
So you guys are reporters or something?
No, we're...
In any case, you'll need to move your vehicle.
it's okay, Suzumi. Kazuki and I will handle this. You can go ahead and find some other place to park. We'll call you to come pick us up after we're done talking to him.
All right.
Let's go, Kazuki.
Yeah. As Aki and I walk away, we can hear the officer announce the fee that Suzumi owes. Oh, the fee is 800 yen for illegal parking.
What? You've got to be kidding me.
Shouldn't feel sorry for Suzumi, but I spent too much time with her to know that this isn't the case. And after hearing her shout, I started to feel sorry for the police officer.
I'm a detective from a non-government investigative agency. We even help officers like you from time to time. And you want me to pay 800 for just parking there for a mere 2 minutes? And you wonder why the public thinks of police as a bunch of scrubs.
My thoughts exactly. I am unclear as to what happened next as we were no longer within earshot. All I can tell is that Suzumi was still screaming the head off at the guy. I just hope he doesn't arrest her for scolding him. Well, he is a bit of an arse, so who knows?
Will Suzumi be okay?
Yeah, it's Suzumi we're talking about. She'll be just fine. At least I hope so.
You're right. That officer was just a meanie, wasn't he?
Sure was a meanie. Yeah, most traffic officers are.
Yeah. Can't say I blame them, though.
What do you mean?
Well, you know how stupid and unreasonable some people can be? Imagine having to deal with people like that every single day. It'll make anyone grumpy.
Oh, yeah. When you put it that way, you're right. After spending so many days with all those weird people, everyone knows that there is a bunch of stupid, unreasonable people in the world and having to deal with them every day. That really can piss someone sooner or later.
Although, I'm more worried about the officer than I am about Suzumi.
Funny, I was just thinking of that. Well, in the worst case scenario, we'll just pick her up from the prison. Yikes. It took us 20 minutes to get to Samochi's house.
Kazuki!
We're here! Finally.
We're here!
So, got any plan? I don't know. We'll just improvise, I guess.
Okay.
He better be home. I'll be really peed if he isn't. Just then someone answers the door. Yes?
Oh, hello, Mr.
Samochi Watana? Yes, and you are. I'm Kazuki Koyama, and this is my colleague Aki. We would like to ask you a couple of questions about the accident. Great, another journalist is here to ask about the plane crash. Look, your friends already came here yesterday, and I've already told them everything. He proceeds to shut the door. Wait, what? Hold the door open. Our friends? Yeah, you know, a guy and a girl around your age. White hairs? Like I said, I did talk with them already, so you're wasting your time.
Huh? I don't know anyone with white hair.
She looks at me in confusion. White hair? Could it be... Oh, them? They're reporters from some other agency.
Huh?
Oh. So why are you guys suddenly so interested in this accident then? Well... Damn, I don't really think this through.
We wanted to write about something more positive, you know? To counter with all the negative events that's been happening recently.
I gave Aki a surprised look. Nice one, Aki. So you guys think that the numerous publications about my accident will do the trick? Give some people something positive. We won't know until we try it. Fine, what do you want? This isn't much to the story, you know. We know that. We wanted to ask more about...
The spiritual aspect of it.
Damn these journalists, they never listen. Aki and I stare at him, feeling a bit stunned by his tiny outbursts. What does he mean by that? I told them the first time, just the same as I told your friends the other day. I'm not into those spiritual things. I'm sorry, I just don't.
Oh.
Oh? Aki and I exchanged looks.
The newspaper article never mentioned that.
Of course they didn't. Since they were stating it as a miracle, it wouldn't look good for one of the survivors to be a non-believer because it would ruin the point of the article. True. I mean, journalists do tend to admit and over-sensationalize things.
Anyway, we're sorry for coming here unexpectedly like this, Mr. Watana.
Yes, we thought we'd be able to write something new on this, but we were wrong, and like you said, it's a waste of our time. At least you have the balls to say that you were wrong, kid. Yeah, right. Thank you for your time. He closes the door without even saying goodbye.
So...
He's not the one.
Yeah, there's no way the Phantom would go after someone like him.
Definitely. That leaves us with only one person.
Gay Wansei, the other survivor.
Yeah, I wonder how that went.
Yeah. Kazuki?
About
those friends he mentioned earlier. Did you know who he was talking about?
Maybe.
Huh? Maybe?
She asked surprised. She was surprised. It's obvious she doesn't know about that, but I'm sure that Mr. Watana meant Aiko and her friend who was helping her. What are you planning this time, Aiko? Anyway, let's call Suzumi and ask where she is.
Alright. By the way, you don't think we overdid it just a bit back there, do you?
Oh, you mean about the journalists and stuff? Nah, it's fine. After that, Aki gives Suzumi a call. Luckily, Suzumi manages to stay nearby, so after our call, she will pick us up from Mr. Watana's place.
Hey guys, so tell me, got any good news?
Depends on what you mean by good.
Good point. Did you talk to him at least?
Yep, we sure did.
So, is he the guy?
We're pretty sure he's not the one.
Really? How come?
Simply, he's a non-believer.
That's it?
Yep. The reporter cited his accident as a miracle and how he was protected by God and all. But they left out the fact that Somochi is a non-believer. He's not a religious guy.
It's like he said himself, I'm not into those spiritual things.
Oh, I see. But then, that means...
Yeah, that leaves us with only one.
Yep. Oh, did you get to speak to Kaoru or Big Bro yet, Suzumi?
No. I had my hands full with that traffic officer.
How did that go?
Oh, do tell. I was really worried about you.
Thank you, Aki, but as you can see, I survived.
Can't say the same about that officer, though.
Oh, yeah. Can you believe that Kazuki was more concerned about the officer than you?
Hey, I'm not that scary. Am I?
Aki and I just gave her silent stares in response. I'm not going to say anything.
Of course not.
That doesn't sound very convincing, Aki.
The officer is fine, guys.
Hey, we're not implying anything. Sure you're not.
So what happened after we left?
Oh, he wanted to take me to the police station.
Whoa, really?
Yes. He was determined to take me there even after I showed him my ID.
Wow.
So I had to call Michiko to get him to go away.
Oh.
Did it work? Like a charm. I don't know what she said to him, but after that, he gave me a confused look, told me to be careful and went on his way.
Oh. That's good. I wonder what she said.
Well, knowing Michiko, she probably said something like, "Please let her go if you want to keep your job. Thank you so much for your hard work."
That does sound like something she would say. She's always so polite.
Yes, but she definitely knows how to do her job, though.
Yup. True.
Okay. Shall we head back to the office?
Yes.
Aki, do you think you could give your brother a call and see how things went?
Sure.
We get back into the car and head back. Apparently, Carlu and Akito are already back at HQ and are waiting for us.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Oh, finally! What took you guys so long?
We had more work to do,
Yeah, whatever. I heard that you guys went there together.
Got any useful information?
unfortunately. Kind of.
Okay. So,
And so we proceed to tell them about our adventures when meeting the suspects, and how we came to have doubts about our deductions on this.
Well, we are pretty sure that the Phantom is after one of them. And we also know that he plans everything to perfection, so it might be just like Suzumi said. He knows him very well and knows that he will be there. That day. That time.
so it might be our actual chance to catch him.
Maybe. It depends on what you two manage to find out. He's the only one left, so if we're correct on this, then he's the Phantom's next target.
Yep, it might be the case.
So how did it go? You guys did talk to him, right?
Yes, we did. And
She looked at Akito with
to
uncertainty.
be honest, we didn't know what to think about him at first. Because he... Let's say...
That guy was really weird. And by weird, I mean really weird.
Okay. Why do you say that?
Well, I think he is a little too obsessive about religion.
Yikes! Religious fanatics are scary.
It doesn't seem like he'll kill someone, though.
Well, that's good.
His place was filled with a variety of Chinese, Japanese, and Taoist figures.
Most of the figures were of the goddess Shanyu. She is the goddess of war, sexuality, and longevity.
Oh, that's an
Longevity.
interesting mix.
Yeah,
I know, right?
I believe that Suzumi was being sarcastic.
Oh,
He blushes a bit and then continues on.
anyway, he said that the plane crash changed his life.
Akito quickly glances at us and see if we're still listening to him.
He started attending all sorts of religious meetings to convince others to believe in the superiority of God.
That sounds promising so far.
So, what have you two concluded from talking to the guy?
Well, after what you have told us, I think he's our best shot.
I think so too. Even though I know that our theory has many loopholes and everything could go...
Yes, that is true. That is what I'm afraid the most.
But maybe this is the mistake we were waiting for. We know the Phantom is a perfectionist. He feels safe that no one will catch him, and he planned everything perfectly ahead of time.
His overconfidence led him to make a mistake. Now he's too deep into this to back out. You're positive that this she guy is the one?
Yes.
I glance at Karu.
Very positive.
Alright then. Let's keep our eyes on him.
To find out anything you can about him.
Find out everything you can about him. Find out which meetings he's been attending, and who's present at those meetings. See if anyone has accompanied him as well.
By doing so, we may then be able to find a connection.
Exactly.
So we'll be tailing him, watching his every move.
Yup, we mustn't miss anything.
Yeah. And there is a possibility that the Phantom may be someone near him. So stay focused, everyone.
Yeah. Keeping an eye on she alone isn't going to be enough. Keeping a lookout for any suspicious individuals.
Got it. But will we be able to pull this off just by ourselves? I mean, that's a bit hard with so little people, don't you think?
Well, if our theory is correct and the Phantom is really planning on killing him on said date, but it leaves us with only 5 days to solve this. I have an inkling that it might happen before.
Yes, I realize that, and I think we need to request some help from General Koya.
I knew you were going to say that.
I guess you're not too thrilled about asking General Koya for help, huh?
Of course not.
I know just how you feel, pal, but we have no choice. Catching the Phantom is our top priority right now.
Yeah, We can't let him achieve his goal. We need all the help we can get.
We need all the wonders on our side. Yeah, I know.
Okay, I'll go talk to General Koya tomorrow.
Oh, can I tag along?
Huh?
Suzumi looks dubiously at Akito, which gives her the big puppy eye looks.
Fine.
What about us? Should we start researching about Chie's friends then?
Or should we start checking the suspect list again?
We still need to have an eye on the suspects from the Harmony Community Center. But let me speak with General Koya first, and see what they can assist us with. I really think that it's important that we keep our focus on Zay. You know,
Say.
see what his daily tasks are, who he meets with, and such.
Yeah, we mustn't forget about the suspect list of individuals who've attended the support groups at Harmony Community Center. We'll need to compare that list of suspects with a list of people that Shay has met or is meeting. Even if police help us with that, we should check this out ourselves.
Yeah, good point.
Yes. In any case, we have a lot of work to do.
Indeed. There's another thing.
It's the map, isn't it?
Yeah, that damn map.
I don't even want to think about that nap.
Okay, guys. These next few days are going to be the most important days of our career. We need to do our best.
Our very, very best, like no one ever has done before.
Stay focused and work as a team, understood? We'll set our priorities after our arrangement with the police is made tomorrow.
Good. Suzumi looks to all of us for agreement. We nodded in unison.
And that's all for today. Get home and get some rest. Let's get this scumbag.
Well said, boss.
Yes, let's do it.
All right.
This is it. The final countdown begins. Next 5 days will be a final test for everyone at Igrasil. I never imagined at the beginning that this case would be so twisted and mysterious at the same time. Phantom, I need to admit, you are my biggest challenge. During my way back home, I decided to drop by the mall to grab something to eat. I head to a restaurant that offers an excellent fish and chips dish. I walk straight to the counter, ready to place my order. Hey, hello, what can I get for you? I would like to order some fish and chips and an iced tea, please. Okay, it'll be ready in 15 minutes. Is that okay with you, sir? Yes, fine. Thank you very much. Please have a seat. I'll bring it to you as soon as it's ready. Thanks. I had my eyes set on a seat in the corner, but to my dismay, a girl wearing a baseball cap and some guy have already taken the spot. Is she on a date? She looks like she's... Okay. I smile to myself as I take a seat at a nearby table. I'm too tired and hungry to brainstorm right now. I cross my arms and lean back in the chair, and then I turn my attention back to the girl with a baseball cap. Wah! I quickly muffled myself to refrain from screaming and hide myself before the girl sees me. Oh my god, is it her? She didn't see me, did she? I don't know if she saw me or not. I'm too scared to check. Well, I didn't hear her get up or anything, so maybe she's still standing there. I guess she didn't see me after all. I carefully look her away. I guess she didn't see me. Jeez, what's she doing here? She's speaking to that guy. I try to listen in on their conversation from where I'm sitting, but it's no use. The restaurant music is not helping either. It's drowning out everything else. Damn it! I can't hear a word she's saying. I wonder who is this guy she's with right now. Is that who she is working with to catch the Phantom? Oh, come to think of it, Samochi mentioned that 2 reporters paid him a visit yesterday, and I'm pretty sure that Aiko is one of them. Yeah, it's gotta be them, which means I need to know what she is up to. This might be my only chance to get new information, but how? Maybe I should get closer to her and eavesdrop on their conversation, or just go straight forward and ask her. No, that doesn't sound like a good plan. Well, maybe I should just follow them, but what if I get caught tailing them? That would make me look like an idiot. Nah, screw it, I'll just move closer. I slowly get up and carefully, in my best stealth-like fashion, creep closer to their table. Because, damn it. What a coincidence to see you here. I stop at her and smile at her. Aiko? I look at the guy. Oh, so you finally found out what my name is, huh? Well done, very impressive. Now I know how Akito feels whenever I make fun of him. So, this is the guy you're working with to catch the Phantom, huh? First of all, I have a name. And, then again, you don't have a clue who I am at all, do you? Not that I care to tell you. He gives me an amused grin. And second, you're blocking the good view of the restaurant, so move aside. Ugh, this guy's already getting on my nerves. We give each other hard stares. You're just some kid who's pretending to be a detective. Okay, I get that the two of you don't like each other, but I didn't come here to watch you guys argue. I don't care to argue with him either. Anyway, we're done talking. Oh, are you? Or maybe you're just scared to hear what your new friend has to say, Hishi. She gives him a devious grin. We're not friends. We're not friends. Well, at least you two agree on one thing. Hishi, huh? I better remember that name. By the way, I heard you guys spoke with Samochi Watana yesterday. So what if we did? That means you interfered with our investigation. Oh, sue me. Heh, in all fairness, you guys haven't done much up until now. Yeah, well, what do you expect from an organization that hires no gratitudes like him? Graduates like him? Why, you... We consider all possibilities. We don't just jump to conclusions like you have been doing. Besides, you haven't done much either. Sure, you spoke to one guy. Good for you. By the way, but then again, he wasn't much help, was he? If you're referring to the fact that he's not the one that the Phantom is targeting, then yes, it was a letdown. So tell us something we don't know. So they figured it out too. And to answer your curiosity, yes, we have already spoken to all of the potential victims. Interesting, but again, I don't know if she is playing with me or telling the truth. Her smile can have many meanings. And we even have our favourite, Aiko. Hishi immediately cuts her off. Is there something he doesn't want us to know? What? It'll add a new, interesting twist to the matter, don't you think? Hishi says nothing. He just stares at her. Excuse me, sir, your dish is ready. I look at the waitress. Okay, just leave it on the table, thanks. No problem, enjoy your meal. I turn my attention back to Aiko. You seem confident that you're on the right track. Well, I guess so, thanks to Hishi and all his hard work. What do they know? What did he find out, or are they just playing tricks on me? Let's find out. Well, there are only 4 possible victims so far, so there's not much to investigate. Yeah, I agree. I noticed a small smile on Aiko's face after his words. Only 4? Yeah, and you did talk with them all. It's clear that we're all using our words wisely, and none of us wanted to say too much, but at least I was sure they didn't knew about all 4 victims, because I was the 4th miraculously saved. I think you guys are bluffing. Why did you say that? I don't think you've spoken to all the possible victims yet. My guess is that you guys found out about the plane crash survivors as well as that student just as we did. And after speaking with Ji, you guys became dead sure that Ji is the one, and thus ended your investigation right there. You didn't bother to look for anyone else. Ji? You mean that guy who worships that? AKA the Dark Lady of the 9 Heavens? Oh, that freak. Yeah, we did factor him into the equation as well first. What do you mean, you factored him into the equation? We thought of him as a possible victim, of course. You guys did too, didn't you? We still do. I think that they still think that he may be the next victim. Oh, I see. I can see why you guys would think of that. It's a plausible conclusion, but if you... Enough, Aiko. If we only what? If we only knew something? What is it? What do you know that we don't? Is there another possible victim that we've missed? Are you trying to suggest a phantom is after the 4th victim? Hishi looks at me then. You know who the 4th victim is? Well, of course you do. After all, you said that there were 4 possible victims that you guys were considering earlier. Or were you just checking how much we know? I'm not quite sure how to answer that. It's me. So you guys really believe that the phantom is after me? Are you guys out of your mind? Why would you even think that? You said so yourself. We didn't say that you are the 4th. Well, yeah, not outwardly anyway. But we all know that the student doesn't live in Utno anymore, so she's out of the question. As for Samochi, he's a non-believer, so he's out too. And Ji, well, you said he was under consideration, so that can only mean that he's no longer in the equation. Therefore, this could only mean that you guys think it's me, or you found out something that proves there's someone else. Nice, you catch on quick. At least we know that they did consider it. Well, they probably did suggest it, but because he's such a stubborn guy, he probably disregarded it completely and dissuaded him from the notion, which means that they don't know. Are they talking about me right now? What clue did they find? And what did we miss exactly? What are we still? Then it hits me right there. It must be it. It's the only thing, but we haven't figured out yet. Are you talking about the map? Oh? So does this mean that there's a connection between the map and me? Yeah, I guess you are right, Aiko. In that case, it looks like we did good. We've got everything that we need. Yeah? Wait, what are you two talking about? Oh, don't pretend, Kazuki. We really believe we didn't see you? What? So she did see me after all? They purposely lured me into this conversation just to see how much we knew. I totally fell for their trick. Damn, I'm so stupid. Don't be so harsh on yourself, kid. This is how the world works. People are constantly using others to get what they want. You know how it is. You just didn't expect it to work on you, that's all. Anyway, we should get going, Aiko. He gets up and starts walking out. See you around. Oh, your fish is probably cold by now, so you should ask him to reheat it for you. I don't believe it. Just what did they find out? Do they actually think that I'll be the Phantom's next victim? No, I refuse to believe it. Nothing makes sense. This is BS. I head back to my table in a daze. Damn map. Just how does that lead to me? Does it show the location of where my accident occurred? But then, why was that the first hint? And why did the two hints signify a date and time? I still think that it means that the Phantom is playing something that day. But what if it really does refer to the location of my accident? Could it be referring to someone else's accident? Could it be that someone else had an accident around the same location? Yikes, it's cold. I didn't even realise I was nibbling on the fish. I was that deep in thought. Well, I think I should ask him to reheat this. Or maybe I'll ask him for a go-to box. Yes, I'll just take it home to eat instead. I start walking home with a boxed food in my hand. So what did those two plan to do now that they've summarised that I am the Phantom's next victim? I wish I knew, because I don't have any idea on what to do next.
Hey, Kazuki.
Oh, Akito, what are you doing
I
here?
was just doing some shopping. I see that you've gotten some takeout food.
Oh, you mean this? Yeah, I was hungry, so I decided to grab something to eat.
Okay, you seem a bit out of it.
Yeah, I'm fine, it's just...
Hmm?
Yes, talking to somebody about this would be the best idea right now. I just have a lot on my mind, that's all.
Do you want to talk about it?
I don't want to tell him about Heishi and Aiko right about now, but it wouldn't hurt to have a little chit-chat right now. Yeah, why
Great.
not?
Maybe we should go grab something to eat and drink while we're at it. I don't want you to die on my watch.
Yeah, good idea. I guess my fish will have to wait.
Do you have any place in particular that you want to go to?
Not really. I definitely don't want to go back to the one I was just at.
I bet. What about Toriyama then?
Huh, what's that?
It's a traditional restaurant.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, let's go. So,
Huh? I blankly stare at him.
what do you think about this place?
Oh, it looks okay.
Geez, a little preoccupied, are we?
You have no idea. We ordered some green tea ice cream for dessert after finishing our meal. Akito strikes up the conversation right away.
Okay, so how can I help you unleash your worries, buddy?
I give him a weary look. Are you serious?
Hey, I'm not a psychologist, so I don't know what's the right thing to say in this situation, okay? Just spill.
Ugh. Well, it is my fault. I agree to this. Tell me, Akito. I look at him solemnly. Do you believe in destiny? He looks like he's taken aback. I don't know whether it's my seriousness or my question that stunned him.
What brought that on?
I don't know. Sometimes I just... Actually, I want to hear your answer first before I say anything else.
Okay,
Hmm.
do I believe in destiny, huh?
He thinks about it for a while. I don't know what he's thinking, though. I can tell that he's just thinking of a nice way to say it so that it does not get on my nerves.
Well, I did hear a lot of people saying it is destiny that each of us have a higher purpose in life. That God has our fate already set in stone for us, and He knows what each of us is set to do, and no matter what path we take, the outcome will always be the same.
I knew what he meant, and he's right to some point. Some say that God decides your path in life, and even with our given free will, we will always end up on the very path that He's already set out for us. But he solemnly stares at us.
I don't believe in any of that. I don't believe in destiny. I don't believe that each of us has some major role in life that God or some other being wants us to fulfill. Nothing is set in stone.
Of
I
course.
believe that every man is the maker of his own fortune.
Yeah.
Everyone is in charge of their own destiny, and each action that you make will have some kind of consequence.
I smile at that, for that is my sentiments exactly. Even if God knows everything and has it set out for us, we can choose which action to take. And our actions can alter time, our future, our fate.
Judging from that expression, I guess you're expecting me to say that.
Heh, not really, I feel the same way you do.
Oh, I see. Well, it's a free country, so you're free to believe in whatever you want.
Yeah, and say what you want to an extent.
Sorry, I can't be serious for too long. It's just the way I am.
Yeah, I know. We all know that by now. He smiles happily back at me.
Anyway, why do you ask?
Well, you might think it's stupid, but sometimes I think that destiny is at play or something. It's as if I was meant to work on the Phantom case, you know? I pause to check out Akito's reaction. He's just staring back at me, he doesn't say anything, and for a moment, I thought he was giving me the silent treatment because he doesn't understand a word I was saying, but I guess not.
You think that destiny put you on this path, that your parents had to die because of the Phantom, and otherwise, you would never join Igrasil, and what comes next? Wouldn't never work on the Phantom case?
Either there are a lot of errors or I didn't understand that part. Yeah, I'm surprised he caught that. I wasn't sure how to continue, I could only stare at him.
Honestly, a lot of things have something to do with you. The Harmony Community Center, Priest Yiya Shu, Takashi Harada.
He looks at me, and I knew that Akito knew what I was thinking too.
Well, I can't say that I know exactly how you feel right now, but I definitely know what you're thinking right now. And in all honesty, we did consider it too. We did think of you as a possible victim, buddy.
I balled my hands into fists. Once Akito said that, I instantly thought of he, she, and Aiko again.
This may also mean that you're the only one who could stop him.
Quite correct. I looked at him in surprise. What?
You may not see it this way, but I think you may be the one who holds the key to capturing the Phantom, because you always happen to be nearby, you know? You kind of get what he's thinking, and I think that if you look deep enough within yourself, you will be able to find the answer.
Could he be right? Maybe that's the reason why I keep having those bizarre dreams. Maybe these dreams are trying to tell me something. Something that only I will understand. Something only I will be able to decipher and see.
Anyway, that's my 2 cents on the matter. The world works in mysterious ways after all, so anything's possible, right?
You do have some very, very knowledgeable things about you, Akito. 95% of the time you're always joking about, but you know how to come in clutch. Heh, yeah, thanks.
Wow.
What?
I didn't expect you to say that.
Very funny. You make it sound like I'm a jerk or something.
You are a jerk.
Shut up. After we had done talking about Destiny and Phantom, we decided to leave the restaurant.
Well, I hope I was able to help you somewhat, buddy.
Nah, you just made me more confused. I gave him a devilish grin.
It's my specialty. Happy to help.
He smirks at me. Well, take care.
Yep, see you tomorrow, and get some rest.
Thanks. I will see you. And so my day finally came to an end with one thought on mind. Can I really be the one to stop the Phantom? Is he after me at all? After me after all? Or maybe everything is just an illusion? Maybe this is all just a dream. And we wake up and everything was just the way it is, except with the Phantom thing, you know? I turn off the alarm right away. I've been awake for 20 minutes now. I've been lying here in bed, lost in my thoughts. I can't tell the others, or should I? The whole nation is just too bizarre. The whole notion is just bizarre, actually. It's complete BS if you ask me. How did they even reach such a conclusion anyway? Did this map point at me somehow, or are they just trying to irritate me? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised at all. What they said still continues to bother me. It's just a heap of rubbish. I should just ignore it. At least until I can find some real evidence to support this bizarre theory of theirs. Yeah, don't let it bother you, Kazuki. Just brush it aside. And now we're back at work. Hey!
Oh, Kazuki. You're early today?
Hello. Yeah, what a surprise.
Wow, I couldn't sleep, so... Anyway, what are you guys here so... Yeah, why are you guys here so early?
I couldn't sleep either.
Well, I came here earlier because Big Bro has to give Suzumi a ride. They are probably already at the police station.
Oh right, I forgot about that. I set it down at my desk. So, any information? Just curious.
Nope.
No.
So is there anything we can do now, or we have to wait for Suzumi and Akito then?
Well, Suzumi wants us to gather all the intel we can on Say first before we do anything.
Yes, we should at least do that. Maybe we will come up with something interesting.
Yup. I cross my arms. Or find some kind of connection.
True. It's crucial to the case after all.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, but you're forgetting that our maneuvering area is limited for now since we are here.
Yeah, I know that. Still, there should be something we can do to further our progress on the case, right? Besides just waiting around. I looked at him for an answer.
We can try checking out his profile in the database. Although I'm sure it'll just be little basic info here and there, if any.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah, Aki's right. It'll just give us basic information on the guy. There probably won't be any big surprises that'll give us any lead, and it can be done in a jiffy.
Solid. I'll do it. Yeah, because it requires the littlest amount of work. Yeah, I've already agreed to it. Find something else to do.
You're acting weird, Kazuki.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
What do you mean? I'm acting like I usually do. I just don't want to sit around doing nothing, that's all.
Yeah, which is really unlike you.
Wow, I showed a response and set it into a seat in front of the main computer. So it's okay for me to use the computer, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
I really need to keep my mind busy with something. Otherwise, my thoughts will eat me.
By the way, why couldn't you sleep, Kaoru?
Oh, I don't know. I had some nightmares, so maybe that kept me up.
Nightmares?
Oh, I see. Sorry to hear that.
It's okay.
Nightmares.
What about you, Kazuki?
I'm too busy looking up on information on J Wen Ji to care about what they were talking about.
Why couldn't you sleep?
Oh, I don't know.
Why did I even bother to ask?
Exactly.
Hey!
What is it now?
I don't think he's really listening to a word we say, Aki.
Jeez.
Carla's right. I don't see the point in having pointless conversations right now. Several minutes have passed, and after finding virtually nothing on G1G, I decided to switch gears and check out the files for Gideon's case instead. I check out a photo of a map that was on Lee's back. There's no way that it points to the location. Okay, absolutely no way. So why did Heishi reach that conclusion then? Why would he think it's me? Damn, I'm letting this affect me. Those two are probably just playing around with me. Anyway, this just proved that Heishi and Aiko didn't have a clue what they were doing. They were just playing games with me, that's all. They're twerps. Those twerps. This has nothing to do with me. Nothing at all. We did already discuss that. The map, time and date. They are pointing something that will happen. Not that already did happen.
Hey, what are you doing over there, Kazuki? There's no way you'd still be searching up information on Chie.
She comes up to me and I frantically try to close the files but failed.
Are you looking through the Li Zhang case files again?
Sheesh. Yeah, I couldn't find anything on Xie, so I thought I'd go back and examine the map again. I only think this map could lead us to the Phantom.
You may be right. There may be something there, but I highly doubt that it'll lead us to his location.
True.
We can be sure that something will happen at that location, though.
So you still think it'll be where the big finale will happen?
Yeah, I still think that's the case.
Yeah, exactly. I think so too. Gosh, I hate them. I fell for it hard. They were probably trying to find out if we know what the map is pointing to. But after I asked them, they noticed that we also didn't know it.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
Nothing.
Li Shang's case.
Will it really end there?
It's all speculation at this point, of course.
Stop babbling, guys. Just tell me already. Are you talking about the map?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what about it? Found anything new?
Unfortunately, no.
No, we didn't.
I think we could all use some coffee right now. What do you say?
I'd say that's an excellent idea, Aki. Good call.
I agree. Although, I think we're out of coffee.
That's okay. I can go out and buy some.
This day sure is turning out to be interesting and fun.
What? Oh, do you want me to come with you?
No, it's okay. You can stay. I'll be back soon.
Okay then. Be careful.
See you guys in a while.
Yeah, see you. Ugh, I'm so tired.
You didn't sleep well last night either, huh?
Yeah, of course, you already knew that. Kaoru grins and heads back to her desk.
I wonder when Suzumi and Akito will get here.
Yeah, it's taking them a while with whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
Kaoru lies her head down on the desk. You look really tired. Go ahead and take a nap if you want. I doubt Suzumi and Akito will be back anytime soon.
Yeah, maybe I should do that.
I glance at her and smile in spite of myself. She looks like a teenager trying to catch up with some sleep after a long day at school or something. I sit idle in my seat as the minutes ticked away. I'm getting really bored. We have no clue what to do. Ugh, it sucks. I look at the billboard plastered with all the notes in the case. Let's see. The first victim was a teacher, Ernest. He lived nearby the university. And the second victim was Lee. I stand up and walk over to the billboard. Hey, Kaoru? She looks like she's struggling to even stand upright. Has anyone tried checking to see if there's a link to the victim's residence with the map of Utna?
Wait, what? No, I don't think so.
Okay, I see.
Why do you ask?
She eyes me suspiciously. Do we have a map of Utna here?
Yeah, I think so.
Can you find it and give it to me?
Sure.
She stretches a bit and starts looking for the map.
Found it.
She walks towards me. Suddenly she loses balance. Ah, I don't know if she slipped, tripped, or maybe she was just too sleepy. The point was she was falling to the ground. Yikes. I was able to react fast enough to catch her before she hits the ground. You should watch where you're going, Kaoru.
Yeah. Thank you for catching me.
I secure my grip on her. Oh, you okay?
Yes, I think so.
But it didn't sound very convincing.
I really don't know how.
Are you sure you're okay? Can you stand?
She
She quickly glances elsewhere. What's wrong?
My shoe's heel. It's broken.
Oh, huh. That explains
Yeah,
it.
I'm really sorry about this.
It's okay. Thankfully, it's just your shoe's heel that was broken and not something else. I smile at her.
Yeah.
She smiles right back.
Anyway, thank you for saving me, Kazuki. You just swooped over in a flash.
If you didn't catch me, I would have landed in a very ugly way on the ground. I would have gone splat. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. We grin at each other just then, the door opens and someone enters the room.
Hey guys, I'm back. Is going?
It hits us and I was still holding Carlo in my arms. It must really look really awkward right now.
Oh.
Did I
Did I interrupt? We won't do anything.
Heel of my shoe snapped as I was walking and Kazuki caught me.
Oh, I see.
I need to change my shoes. Will you give me a hand, Aki?
Of course.
While Carlo changed her shoes, I went to work on the map and marked all the locations where murders took place, having hope it would give us another lead. Unfortunately, it doesn't. The locations were all random. There's something special to them. No pattern or anything. Yeah, putting murders on maps reminds me of Chaos Child. That was my last hope in finding any connection between the victims and this darn map. After Aki and Carlo returned, we didn't really have much more to do, and so the three of us just sat around and chit-chatted. Well, the girls did most of the chatting. I was just mostly nodding along.
Home sweet home.
Hey everyone, having a good time?
Yeah?
Hey Suzumi, big bro. You two are finally back.
Jeez, what shoot you guys up? Maybe they got some good stuff on us.
Yes, it's nice to see you too, Kazuki.
Yeah, hi, so how did it go?
Well, it was...
You know how it is. Conversations with General Koya are always odd.
Huh? Yeah, they sure are.
So did he find out anything?
He sure did.
Did he refuse to tell you guys what it was?
No. He did tell us. It's just... Well, what he told us was a bit...
Abnormal.
What do you mean by odd?
We all looked to Suzumi with great curiosity.
Let me start from the beginning. But first, General Koya also found out about the connection between the victims and the Harmony Community Center.
Oh, that's good.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, same here.
General Koya said the police are currently looking into that as well, seeing who's attended there and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a good thing that they are, right?
Well, yeah, but that's where the oddness comes in.
He pauses to build attention for us before continuing.
General Koya thinks this is just the beginning. He said, this is just the first chapter.
First chapter? What does that mean?
Well, he didn't say that exactly. However, he believes that if we don't stop the Phantom now, he'll run away. He'll disappear.
Yep, but that's not all.
What? There's more?
He believes the Phantom will come back.
What? I don't get it.
How is he so sure about this?
Yeah, has he met a serial killer like the Phantom before? Is that why he knows it'll happen?
I don't know.
One doesn't know.
I personally think he's hiding something from us.
I wonder. That does sound odd.
Indeed.
Anyway, did you tell him about our speculation regarding the last victim?
Of course. He said it was a sound assumption.
So I suppose we'll be taking care of finding out who the Phantom might be after while the police handles the matter with the Harmony Community Center, right?
Yeah, it might be better for us to do since Jay might be the Phantom's next target.
I guess so. It's much better than us having to deal with a suspect list. Still.
It is a lot of work.
Exactly. Still, I don't want to miss anything. And if we are wrong about Jay,
We could lose our chance to catch the Phantom.
yes. We all know that there's a connection with it all. We just need to find out what that is.
I agree with you guys and all. There might be another way.
What other way?
If the Phantom is really after Shie, then it's possible that he may be attending Shie's meetings as well.
That is a possibility. Guess we'll have to look into it. We need to keep an eye on Jay too. She smiles at me, and we all pretty much knew what this smile meant. She got a crazy idea.
Let's tell him.
Huh?
Ah! What?
Oh god, I knew you were going to do that. What do you mean?
You mean tell him the Phantom is after him?
Yep.
Just like that? For real? That's a little crazy, don't you think?
Maybe. But I think he'll cooperate with us if we tell him that straight out.
And what makes you think that?
Well, Shie is an extremely religious guy, right?
What do you think will happen once he learns that the Phantom is targeting him because of his religious beliefs? Wouldn't that make him more likely to want to work with us? Heh, well played, Kalu.
Oh, you're right, Kaudu. Nice catch on that one.
I think he'll freak out.
That's possible too, but we won't know till we try.
That's true. Plus, if he does, it'll make it easier for us to gather information on him.
Yeah.
Who he's been meeting with, or if he knows any of the victims.
Exactly. It might provide us with more leads.
Yup,
Kill two birds with one stone.
literally.
Definitely. It might give us another clue. That was a really good idea, Kaoru.
And it'll save us some time too.
Yes. We won't need to waste time on finding connections between him and the others.
We also should ask Shay if he remembers seeing anyone suspicious around him lately.
Not just recently. The Phantom is known to plan things out for a long time. So he could have met him a few months back or so.
Yeah, if only he would cooperate with us and...
And
Well, this is just a thought that I got now. What if he refuses to cooperate with us and claims that God will protect him because he did it before or something? I don't know.
well, I don't know the guy, but that might be a possibility. Yeah, I know what you mean. Some people are like that. But still, we should try. Just like Akito said, until we talk to him, we'll never know how he'll react.
Yeah. We don't have anything to lose anyway, right?
Yeah.
Well, he can always say that he doesn't want to see us here ever again.
Wow.
Gosh, big bro, what's with all the negative feedback, huh?
I wouldn't call that feedback. But yes, Akito is quite negative today.
Hey, I'm not negative. I'm just presenting all the possibilities.
Anyway, we'll decide our strategy tomorrow.
Tomorrow, she checks her watch.
Aki, what time does the concert start?
7 p.m.
Alright. Akito, could you take Aki there? There's still a few things I would like to check out. And it might take us a while.
Oh god, don't tell me you have more paperwork to go through. You've got to be kidding me. Wait, I have a perfect idea on how I can save myself from this work. Oh, Jacob! They all tend to look at me with a surprised look on their faces.
Really?
You do realize that we're talking about taking Aki to the concert, right?
And you're actually volunteering to go there?
Yeah, there's no need to be so dramatic, guys. It's just a concert. It's just going to a concert, no big deal.
Are you serious? want to take her?
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
Okay, be honest with me, Kazuki. The only reason you want to take Aki to the concert is because you don't want to have to deal with the work we have to do, right?
Okay, this is definitely a trick question. If I say no, will I still get to go?
I don't care what you do. Just ask Aki if she's okay with it.
I don't mind. Only if Kazuki wants to.
He's not doing this because he wants to. He's doing it to avoid doing the paperwork.
I knew it. It is paperwork.
Well, it's a classic move of his. He'll do anything to avoid doing paperwork.
That's so true. Fine. But you know you'll still have some paperwork to do tomorrow. Right, Kazuki?
Damn it. Yeah, I'll do it later.
You always say that.
Damn, everyone else bursts into laughter. I can't refute her, but it's true. I do always say that. Suzumi then hands out some reports for us to fill out. It's something we have to do every year, whether we like it or not. And even though we have more important matters to attend to, these stupid reports still need to be filled. Well, what can I say? The administration sucks. Apparently, we will definitely need to have a talk with Jay. He's our best shot in getting anywhere with this case now. 2 hours later. Oh man, I'm exhausted. I checked the time on my phone. It's 6 PM. Hey Aki, what time did you say the concert starts? 7 PM.
7 p.m.
Yep.
But I need to be there a few minutes early.
Okay then. I think we better get going.
Now?
It's not even 6 yet, and it only takes 30 minutes to get there.
Yeah, I know, but Aki said that she needs to be there a few minutes early. I don't want her to be late for her concert.
Oh, really? You're trying to get out of here, aren't you?
Isn't it that obvious?
Totally. We know that's the only reason why you're taking her there.
I smirk in response.
Fine. Leave. Just make sure you bring the car back in one piece.
Gotcha. Let's go, Aki. I get up and snatch the car keys.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Suzumi. And take care, guys. See you all tomorrow.
Yay.
Hey, if you want...
No thanks.
Hey, you don't even know what I'm going to say.
Oh, I know very well what you're going to say.
Oh, yeah? And what's that?
If you don't have any other plans, then maybe you would like to go to the concert with me.
I wasn't going to say that at all.
Really?
Really.
Okay, what is it then?
Just forget it.
I thought so. Damn. Without much thought, we set off on the road to the concert.
Hey, Kazuki. What do you think of... never mind.
She turns away and looks out of the car's window. What's on her mind? Are you worried about us catching the Phantom?
No. I mean, yes, but it's not about that.
Ugh, I miss the days when yes actually means yes.
What if we are... wrong? And... he is after someone else?
Good God. Does everyone suspect that I'll be the Phantom's next victim now? Heh, it's unlike you to have doubts, Aki.
I guess so. Doesn't it concern you?
Well, to be honest, it hasn't even crossed my mind. It's a lie, of course.
It's incredible how relaxed you can be about this, Kazuki.
Anyway, aren't you tired? I mean, I'm surprised you still have the strength to attend a concert after all the paperwork we've been doing.
I'm fine. Besides, I enjoy attending these charity concerts.
You do, don't you? I see. Well, it's nice to have something you're passionate about outside of work.
You should try finding a hobby or something too, Kazuki.
Indeed you should. Yeah, no thanks. I'm too tired to invest my time in anything else. I can't even remember the last time I had a good night's sleep. She looks at me with a worried look on her face.
Oh. I guess the case is starting to get to everyone, huh? Well, we have been working on it for days on end.
Quite. Yeah, and I think everyone could use some nice long vacation. I smile at her.
Yeah, it would be nice to go somewhere and just relax and do nothing.
That would be where the beach episode would come in. Yeah, that would be really nice. Jeez, what's with the heavy traffic?
Yeah, I wonder why that is. It's only 6:12 right now.
Yeah, luckily we still have plenty of time.
Well, I could just walk there from here. It's not far.
No, Kazuki will drive you there. Just wait a little longer. It's probably just a minor problem or something.
Okay.
I stretch and let out a yawn. Ah, sorry.
Well, it's January, so the sun sets earlier.
It's okay. By the way, thanks for taking me to the concert, Kazuki. I really appreciate it. Don't mention it. It worked out for me too, since I get to avoid doing more paperwork.
Yeah, I know. But still, thank you.
She smiles at me. I couldn't help but smile back. How long will the concert be?
It's usually over in 3 hours.
Will Akito be picking you up later?
Yep. Either him or my mom.
Heh, I'm surprised you haven't tried to bring your parents to a concert yet.
Oh, I did once. My mom agreed to go, but, I guess it wasn't really her thing.
Oh, well, at least she attended one.
Yep. Unlike someone here.
Ha ha. She smiles at me again. Jeez, we sure are moving slow if this even counts as moving.
Yeah.
I peer out the car's window to see if I can figure out what the cause of this dreadful traffic. I can't see anything. It'll probably take us forever to reach there.
Maybe I should just walk after all.
Maybe it would be better to turn around and take another route. It's already 6:22. Yeah, it's too late to turn back now.
Yeah, I guess I'll just walk there then.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's not far.
Well, it's not like anything bad will happen. Okay then, remember not to talk to strangers. I smirk at her. And if anyone tries to touch you, just kick them hard in the nuts.
Okay, Dad. Thank you again and drive carefully back. Take care.
Yeah, you too now. You too. Have fun. Aki gets out and runs to the sidewalk. Then she turns and waves at me before walking on. Heh. Okay, now to find a way out of here. I noticed a few cars are starting to make U-turns in the other lanes. I guess that's the only way. I'll switch onto the lane onto the right and turn on my left signal. Now I just have to make a turn. Okay, I should be able to turn now. I make a perfect U-turn and manage to be on the second lane in a matter of seconds. Damn, I'm good! I look at rear view mirror of Aki. I was just about to step on the pedal when I noticed about 3 guys have approached Aki. Who are they? Her friends, maybe? I stare on until someone honks at me from behind. They snapped me out of my trance. What about... Alright, I'm blocking the road, aren't I? I quickly make some room for the car to move ahead. The driver, of course, takes his chance to yell at me for blocking the road, but I paid no attention to him. I was too worried about Aki to care. Damn, I'm too far. I can't really see what's going on. What are you so worried about? They're probably her friends. I know. It's just... something is telling me to stay. Ugh, another car honks at me then. I quickly switch on the emergency lights. Just then I see a big guy... Yes. And here I thought I was going to have a nice quiet evening too. I get out of the car and head their way. What am I thinking? How can I just leave the car on the road? No, I shouldn't. But there's a more pressing matter I have to deal with first. Besides, the car isn't even mine. It's just a company car, so I couldn't care less what happens to it. Although I'll probably regret my decisions later. Oh, come on. Okay, no. So...
Sorry, but I'm not interested in having fun with you guys.
I wonder if Aki ever gets really ticked off and starts cursing or something. She finally manages to shove the big guy's hands away and starts walking away. The other 2 guys ran... Okay.
Listen, guys. I don't want any trouble, so you better move away now.
Did you hear that, Spencer? I think this little blah is threatening us. Heh, that's my girl. I smile proudly at Aki. Why you? The small guy attempts to slap Aki back, but Aki shoves his hand away and kicks him right in the... Yeah. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He grabs hold of his hurt area and groins pain. You okay, Martin? Martin's in too much of a pain to reply, so I guess he's not okay. Don't just stand there like an idiot. Grinjo, grab her. The 3rd guy, Grinjo, quickly obliges and grabs Aki.
Hey! Let me go!
Shut up. He's going to slap her. Didn't your parents teach you to never slap a girl? I managed to grab a hold of his hand and stop him from hitting Aki. Who the hell are you? You asking for trouble, punk?
Kazuki?
Well, I glare at the guy. It looks to me that you guys are the ones asking for trouble. The big guy takes a few steps back. Suddenly Grinjo screams at the top of his lungs. Ow! He lets go of Aki, who runs to me. She bit me! Oh, stop acting like a wuss. Get yourself together, man. You okay?
Yeah. I'm fine.
Good to see you're fine. Good. I grab hold of her hand and quickly get her behind me. Stay behind me.
Okay.
Oh, you're her prince in shiny armor, huh? You'll regret this, punk. He dashes towards me and throws a punch at my face. I dodge it easily and kick him in the leg so he loses his balance. Spencer crashes right into Green Joe as he falls, bringing Green Joe down with him. Good, that's 2 over with. So when will I start regretting it? Now or later? What are you doing, you idiots? It looked like the guy that got kicked in that area finally got back to his senses. You still here? Why don't you just get lost? Shut up, you'll regret this, kid. Yeah, your friend already said that. Do you have better things to say? Oh dear. Martin pulls out a knife and starts waving it around the air, trying to look intimidating. It doesn't work out on me though. Can't say the same for Aki. She looks slightly frightened as she instantly squeezes my hand. Yeah, what, you scared? Not so tough now, kid. You better watch it. You might hurt yourself with that. Why, you little... He charges at me with a knife in full rage. Why everyone is always so angry with me? Step back, Aki. I avoid his attack, leading him to end up slicing nothing but thin air. Man, that was close. I didn't expect him to be so fast. Hey, is that all you got, midget? I don't want to give him a chance to target Aki, so I better end this fast. But in order to do that, I'll need him to make a mistake and leave an opening for me to strike him down. And making him angry will certainly do the trick. Yes, because making somebody angry will make them easier to be able to read. I'm gonna do that. He charges me with his knife raised. Not yet. Get him, Martin. Yeah, show him who's boss. Don't just stand there, you morons. Attack him. Sheesh. Oh, you even have some cheerleaders to cheer you on. Isn't that nice? Shut up! He swings at me with that knife at full strength. Now take a sudden step forward and... What? I grabbed hold of his armed hand with one hand and punched him directly in the face with the other. That is what you call closing speed. It completely took him by surprise. Surprisingly enough, he still remained standing even after my deadly blow. He stared at me in shock and confusion. His face is red from being punched. Dang, what a tough little guy. I didn't wait for another second. I knocked him off balance by putting my right foot behind his leg. I grabbed his right arm next, twisted it back behind his back, so I then tackled him to the ground. As he leapt helplessly onto the ground, I twisted his wrist to make him drop the knife. Then I kept him nailed to the ground with my knee on his back. Ugh! Stop it, please! You're gonna break my arm! I didn't say anything. I'm sure he's regretting having attacked me. And as tempting as it is to break his arm right now, I have no interest in doing it. Relax, I'm not going to break your arm. Dude, it's the police. What are you talking about? Can't you hear it? Yeah, those are definitely police sirens. Of course it's the police. My friend called them when you morons weren't paying attention. Right, Aki? I glance at her. She stares at me back in confusion for a split second before catching on.
That's right.
Well, you better run while you still can. I let go of Martin and stand up. What? I won't repeat myself. Now get the hell out of here before I change my mind. Martin stumbles to his feet and runs over to his friends. Then all three of them take off without another word. As I watch them run, I shout, I better not see you guys causing any more trouble around here. You got that?
Did you call the police?
Of course not. I wink at her.
I should have known. Anyway, what were you thinking? You could have gotten hurt, or maybe even killed.
I guess. A police car drives by us in a hurry, but didn't even notice that my car is kind of in the people's way on the other lane.
Hey, are you listening to me, Kazuki?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I wasn't asking about that.
Aki? I look at her calmly, which surprises her. And in a calm voice I added, everything is fine. Ah. She stares at me for a few more seconds. And it was then that I saw her eyes were starting to get teary. Nah. This is very lovely to see. She walks up to me and hugs. I can feel how her body is shaking in fear. Aki?
I'm just telling you that you need to be more careful.
Wow, she's really worried about me, isn't she? She was one whose life was in danger, yet all she is thinking about right now is my safety and well-being. Hey, are you okay? She started softly hitting me before I could say anything else.
You idiot! Idiot! Idiot!
Her outburst stunned me for a bit. I'm sorry. I was really worried about you, you know. Aki doesn't say anything. She just stares back at me with tears in her eyes, then pulls me close. Well, yikes, Captain. Try to comfort her? Don't worry, Aki. I give her a gentle squeeze. Everything is okay. They were just a couple of punks. You don't have to worry about seeing them ever again.
How can you be so calm about this?
She stares at me with tears in her eyes. I really suck at cheering people up. I'm sorry. I was just worried about you.
Kazuki!
She hugged. Oh gosh. It's alright, Aki. It's alright. By the way, you handled the situation fantastically. That kick you gave to the little jerk, that was a good one. I told you well, I'm really proud of you, Aki.
You can be such a jerk, you know that?
Yeah, I know. I smiled. Hey, I don't like to see you cry.
I'm sorry.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I like it better when you smile. You have a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
Aww. Oh, don't mention it. I'm glad that you're okay and that nothing bad happened. I smile again, not knowing what else to say.
Me too.
She lets me go and turns around, probably to wipe her tears away.
I'm really glad that you're here. And
Huh?
you're always watching out for us. You really truly care about us, Kazuki.
Maybe she's right. Maybe I do care about them more than I realise. I never thought about it. Really. I mean, I always thought that I was doing the right thing, but...
The concert's probably started by now.
Yeah, probably.
Oh well, it's okay. Let's just go home.
She starts walking towards the car and remain where I am, trying to decide what to do next. I know what I must do. I'll follow after Aki. Fasten your seatbelt.
Whoa, did you just say fasten your seatbelt?
Yep.
When did you start becoming so concerned about safety?
And since when did you start asking so many questions?
I always ask a lot of questions.
Oh, right. I wasn't thinking straight. My bad. Hurry up and fasten your seatbelt. I start the car and hit the road without another peep. As we head towards the underground station, Aki suddenly asks me,
Wait, where are we going?
I'm taking you to the concert.
Huh? But
You don't want to go?
no, I want to. But
Then let's go.
how will we get there with the traffic and everything?
Don't worry. I've got a plan.
Really? What kind of a plan?
Well, I can't tell you.
Huh? Why not?
Because you'll say that it's a bad idea.
Well, if it is, then I probably will say that.
Relax, it's a good idea. At least I think so. I hope. I muttered to myself.
Did you say something?
Nah, just talking to myself. We arrive at the underground station in 10 minutes. I look around for a spot in a more gated, secure area.
You'll need to pay a parking fee.
Yeah, I know, but by the time we come out, it'll probably be really late. And if anything happens to my company car, Suzumi will kill me.
Yeah, that's true. Kazuki?
Yeah?
What do you mean by when we come out, it'll probably be late?
Well, you suggested I come along with you, didn't you? She looks at me in surprise.
But that means, are you just planning to drop me off, or are you really going in with me?
I decide not to answer that question. I park the car and step out. Okay, let's go.
Hey, don't just walk away while I'm talking to you. You're so rude.
Yikes. She yells at me as she runs up to catch to me. We're in a rush to get there, so no time to argue.
Why do you keep avoiding the question?
Let's take the train first.
Huh? But isn't it the intercity connection?
Yeah, it's much faster since it doesn't stop. Plus, one of the stops is near the Blue Moon Square, exactly where we need to be.
Well, yeah, but you just said it yourself. It doesn't stop.
She practically shouts the last bit in my face. Yeah, I know. We struck on our platform to wait for the train.
Kazuki, thank you
Huh? For what? My friend of confusion.
for everything.
What? I don't get to finish before the train arrives just then, and Aki heads in without another word. And so 10 minutes later, we arrive getting close to the Blue Moon Square station. Okay, let's hope my plan's gonna work.
So, what's your brilliant plan?
It's simple.
Yeah? And what's that?
I'm gonna stop the train.
Yeah, sure. How?
By using the emergency brake.
Wait. What? But isn't it against the law for a civilian to access the emergency brake?
Yeah, it is. This is why I didn't want to tell you.
You're kidding, right?
Nope, I know, it's not the best idea, but it's the only option we have. I strolled over to the emergency brake without waiting for a reply. She stares at me in bewilderment.
Tell me you're joking. Oh my god. You're not joking.
You might want to hold on to something. I pulled the emergency brake without hesitation. Some passengers start to scream as the train experiences some sudden turbulence as its speed slows down after the train comes to a complete stop. I pulled the emergency door opening handles. Alright, let's go.
Wait!
I leap outside with Aki close to my tail. The train conductor is already outside examining the train, trying to figure out the cause for the sudden stop. Everything's fine. We're detectives. I showed him my ID. I'm terribly sorry, but we just got information that our wanted suspect might be around the Blue Moon Square, so we had no choice but to stop the train. Here you have the number of our supervisor who can explain everything. I gave her the contact card I got from Michiko some time ago. I'm sorry, Michiko, forgive me. The conductor seems to be speechless. Oh, I see. Please ensure that everyone is alright. Yes, of course. He still looks a bit confused. Let's go, Aki. We'd better leave before he suspects anything. To my surprise, the conductor does what I requested and went to check up on the other passengers without question.
Where did you learn to lie like that?
Hey, we're detectives. We need to improvise sometimes. Nah.
I still can't believe you just did that.
Me too, to be honest. Come on, let's hurry and get out of here. When we finally arrived at a concert, looks like it's right in the middle of an intermission. This place looks interesting. Cute balls of light are placed everywhere, illuminating the place with a vibrant flare. Surprisingly, the place is jam-packed with people, and so I followed her. For some reason, I can't bring myself to refuse her. It's strange, but for some reason, the lively atmosphere of this place just seems to absorb you, get you in the mood for things. Sure, it might not make you burst of joy or laughter like some people, but you'll find yourself enjoying yourself to a certain degree. For what I can tell, the people all love the music, love being there and helping others. Complete strangers getting together for a common cause. Strangers who you'll probably never meet again afterwards. Everyone's smiling, hugging and jumping together to the music. Even if you didn't know the words to the songs, you would find yourself moving to the beat. Nothing can beat the liveliness of being here, surrounded by these upbeat strangers. And a whole different thing where comparing it to just listening to music via computer or car radio of your own. The time flies when you're here, and just before you know it, the concert was about to end, and some of the people were already starting to leave.
That was so much fun. Thank you so much for bringing me here, Kazuki.
Heh, you're welcome. I smile happily back at her.
We should bring everyone along next time.
Yeah, no.
Hey!
Aki's mum arrives to pick her up soon afterwards. As for me, I still had to drive a company car back to HQ because Suzumi would... Oh my gosh, Suzumi, I hate you. Well, that was a fun evening regardless. Besides the incident with the 3 horrors. Even though yesterday was quite a crazy and hectic day, I'm surprised I don't feel tired. Today is an important day for us. Supposedly Suzumi will have a great plan for us to move faster on the case. As time is running out and we have lots of things to investigate as we don't want to miss anything. Hey guys.
Welcome. Okay, everyone's here, so let's get straight to the point.
I take my seat at the table.
I've decided that Aki and Kazuki will talk to Giwan.
Okay.
This is our best shot at getting anywhere with this case. We must persuade him to help. If he tries to brush it off by saying that God will save him again, tell him that with his help we'll be saving the lives of millions by catching the Phantom with his assistance. Give him all the juicy points if we have to.
Yeah, that might just work. Good idea.
I'm glad to hear it, as I've already scheduled an appointment with him. We agreed to meet at 10:30 a.m.
Nice to hear.
So Aki and Kazuki, you two will meet up with him after our meeting.
Yeah. Wow, that was fast.
We can't afford to lose any more time.
Yup. Suzumi's right. I don't object.
Kaoru, say Sanctum of Reliance is the name of Zay's support group. And I know you're probably tired from doing all of this research, but I want you to see if you can find any information on his group and its members. Aki will also provide you with any information they manage to find out.
Yep. No problem. Just leave it to me.
Great. Akito, I want you to keep an eye on Zay.
Whoa, really? You want me to spy on him?
Yes. I also want you to join his support group.
What? You want me to join his group? For real?
Yes.
But how? I don't have any problems.
Obesity.
Yikes. Lack of self-confidence.
Inability to take anything seriously?
Oh my gosh.
Decisive.
Oh my...
Yeah, whatever. I'll do it, but only because Suzumi asked me to.
You're totally handpicked, big bro.
Oh, shut up, sis. I said I'll do it, okay?
I will verify and compare the information from the police with our own. Once Aki and Kazuki return, we will look up the suspects.
Suspects? As in any persons that Jay discloses to us? Sorry.
As well as any individuals Kaoru manages to find. I believe we should run a background check on all of them. We don't want to miss anything.
True. Okay.
Any other questions?
Ugh, great.
Just one. What time does Jay's meeting take place?
Around 4, I think. They usually last around an hour.
Oh, okay. Another question.
I thought you just had one. What is it?
Do I have to follow him all the time? What about at night?
Good question. I think we could just have someone watch his house at night.
Oh, right. Well, we could do that. Should I rent a place nearby and watch him then?
Wow, I didn't know you were into that kind of thing.
What?
Yeah, me neither. How shocking.
Wow.
Well, at least you're honest with us.
Yay.
What? I'm not into that kind of thing at all, got it? Don't get the wrong idea.
He just has the ability to do that. Doesn't mean he takes any pleasure from doing that.
Relax. We know that. We're just teasing you.
Anyway, good idea. You should keep an eye on him.
I agree. Keep in mind that the Phantom may be doing the same.
Mm-hmm.
After all, he did do that with Matsuo Genichi.
I'll let Michiko know about this as well.
Yeah.
For now, let's just keep an eye on Zay during the day and stay aware of any suspicious activities or individuals.
Yay.
Understood, Akito?
Oh, okay.
In any case, that's all for the meeting. We'll reconvene after Kazuki and Aki return from their talk with Zay.
Yeah, alright.
Okay.
Well, except you, Akito. You've got a bigger task to take on.
Yeah. Do I report everything to you at the end of the day?
No, just keep an eye on him, alright?
Yeah.
We'll probably stay here late again, so I'll just call you later for news.
Alrighty.
Oh, by the way, how is the facial composite of the suspect coming along?
What facial composite of a phantom?
I didn't have much time to look into it yet, but as far as I know, the police still don't have anything new. I will check with the police later again to see if there are any changes.
I see. Do keep me informed.
I sure will.
Are you referring to the facial composite of the suspect? Who Deshi's wife met at the bar?
Oh right, that guy. Remember that Michiko left us some information about that, but they didn't have anything. So I thought that we left that in the hands of the police. Why is Akito looking to that?
Yeah, and how come you guys didn't tell us about it?
Oh, sorry. It completely slipped our minds yesterday. You see, Akito brought up the subject with General Koya when we went to see him at the police station yesterday.
Okay.
Akito decided to help.
Yes, pretty much. It was his call.
Nice one, big bro.
Well, I'm not surprised that General let Akito take it. Akito has a special knack for finding people.
Yeah, especially when it comes to finding weird people.
Hey!
That's so true. Although, I wonder if doing this would be of any help.
Well, we shall see. I can't just sit around here all day anyway. I need to go out, work my muscles, clear my mind and stuff.
Good call. Something tells her that they aren't. Something tells me they aren't telling me everything. In other words, you want to go out and find this guy, right? Akito happily grins at me. Ugh, Akito.
Alright guys, it's 10 a.m., so you better go meet up with Zay now. Akito, as for you, you can either go with them and wait till they're done, or you can just wait here for their call.
I'll go with them. I'll take a nap in the car.
Right. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, later. Guys. Later, guys. Let's go visit Aki.
Hey, wait for me, guys! Take care, ladies!
The three of us leave the office and head for the parking lot. Aki rides with me in a company car while Akito drives his own car. I guess you didn't tell them about our little adventure yesterday.
Oh, no. I didn't want to worry them.
Yeah, good idea. With all the stuff we have to deal with right now, we can't afford to be distracted with other things.
Yes, exactly. Although, I am surprised no one asked you about the trip.
Oh, you mean to the concert?
Yeah,
Oh, that's true. No one asked me.
and to be honest, I am really tempted to tell them that you just went with me in the end.
I bet.
But you're right. We shouldn't distract them. We need to focus on the case.
Yeah, I'm glad you agree and didn't tell the others anything about that. I don't want to deal with any stupid questions they might throw in my way.
Well, thank you once again for taking me there.
And for your help. Don't mention it. It turned out better than I thought.
Yay! I'm so glad you think so. And surprised, too.
It's the truth. It was okay. It was not disappointing.
We're right on time.
Yep, we're right on time to end this episode, folks. So, thank you so much for watching, and we'll be seeing each other in the next time of this tale of Bloody Chronicles. Have a good day and take care of yourselves.